OBS stinking and hooked right now. There we go, we're back live! Fuck YouTube, man, fuck YouTube. Just taking my stream down like that. We are back on it though, we are back on it. There we go. And I'm too lazy to set up the stream now. So let's see, am I live? I think I am. Live, so YouTube just said go fuck yourself. YouTube was like, man, fuck the second rate ass channel, go fuck yourself. You're back! You're back now! Oh my days, YouTube, oh my days, so laggy. Oh my days, I am lagging on every front here. Even my fucking, I don't think it's YouTube's fault, to be fair. Because my internet on my phone is gone as well. Oh my days. Oh my days. Anyhow, we are back. YouTube is trying to take the piss out of me right now. And we are here. Let's see if the game is still on, or if Alf, Stinker and Hooked, let me give me a second to respond to that. Alf, Stinker and Hooked, yes. YouTube just said go fuck yourself to me. Anyhow, the game is still on. That didn't crash for me. Unlike my OBS for some reason. I don't know if it's an OBS problem, or me problem, or YouTube, but I will blame YouTube. Because that is the YouTuber thing to do, isn't it? Might have been because of my 3x3. Because that took a toll on me when I tried to load that in. Maybe it's the 3x3 I was trying to open. Are you still there, Rosa? If, like, are you back here for the second half of this stream? Because otherwise I won't bother showing my 3x3. Spain with the ball on the left. Got to cross it in from here, but Cucurella goes backwards. And in fact, it's not Cucurella. Cucurella got substituted off while I was busy fixing my stream that died. Thank you, YouTube. Now ball onto Yamal. Ball onto Yamal, backwards to Carvajal. Oh, you are here. Okay. Give me a second, yeah? Oh my days, yeah. The file size on this thing is, horrendous. It's horrendous, oh my days. That is probably why I died. Where is my screen tab? There we go. Oh right, I had it open for a PowerPoint. For a video I did. Anyhow, here is my 3x3. So, on your question in previous stream, which, well, got destroyed I suppose. This is my 3x3. Let's go over it as we watch the game, right? And you can roast me once I'm done going over it, I suppose. I think it's a solid 3x3, all things considered. I think it's pretty solid. So yeah, let me just get this perfect. There we go. That is my 3x3, personally. I think that's pretty solid. I don't know, I think that's pretty solid, yeah. So obviously, Bleach, it's the best shonen out there. Especially from the top, like from the original ones. Actually, is Fullmetal Alchemist a shonen? I'm not quite sure. But Bleach, that is what I grew up on, so of course Bleach is in there. Actually, oh no, this is gonna be a bit controversial, isn't it? Let me tell you one thing. The latest season of Mushoku Tensei, I do not fuck with that at all. So Mushoku Tensei will no longer be in my 3x3. I'm gonna have to replace this with something else. Because the latest season of Mushoku Tensei was absolute dog shit. Ruined everything the story was up until that point. So, yeah, Mushoku Tensei, out. To Your Eternity. Ah, that is an easy one. It's such a good anime. There are only a few anime that have ever made me cry. Violet Evergarden, Clannad After the Story, and To Your Eternity. Man, it's a killer, man. That show is a killer. Just goes straight for the heart, doesn't it? But yeah, I think that is a fair one as well. Then Clannad. Now I know a lot of younger people are not gonna like Clannad. And if you didn't watch Clannad when it was like pretty new, you're probably not gonna fuck with it because the pacing is so slow, but if you can get over it, I think the thing is with Clannad, yeah, the pacing is very slow, and the entire first season, yeah, the entire first season of Clannad accomplishes nothing, but it's so good. You just got to sit back, enjoy. It's not a show you can binge. Clannad is not that good. It is. It simply is. Clannad is a masterpiece, and I know you hate when I say that, Just Sealed, but Clannad is a masterpiece. All things considered, yeah. It's changed how romance anime just were written on a level that no other romance has ever done. Maybe it's cliché, yeah? Maybe it is cliché. But Clannad was not cliché when it first came out. Clannad made the future clichés. It's one of the only romance anime, other than Kaguya-sama, that I vibe with. It's just that good. So then Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, the story is decent, it's not great, but the fight scenes are great, and I fuck with Gojo, so Gojo Satoru, one of the best characters made in a long time. And Gojo's backstory, yeah? Oh, that was so good. So, Jujutsu Kaisen is up there, but story-wise it's definitely not the strongest. Then Code Geass. Code Geass is old, isn't it? I don't know how well Code Geass has aged. For the younger people out there, do tell me what you think about Code Geass, yeah? I don't know how well it has aged, to be fair with you, but I think it's a good anime still. Go watch Code Geass, yeah? I do not want to spoil it for you. There are some boring episodes in there, for sure. Watch it from the first to the last episode. I promise you, you will find something that is a masterpiece. There are episodes in there that are very sluggish and boring. I know. But watch it to the end, yeah, and you will appreciate it. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Well, allow me to say, this was made before the third season of both of these anime. With that said, I have read the light novel of Tensei Shitara. It does not get better. No, it does not improve. So, sorry. The level you are at now, that's gonna be the rest of the anime. It's gonna be boring like this for the rest of the anime. Fuse, the author, had no idea where to take the anime, or sorry, the light novel, because he wrote a light novel that is adapted into an anime. He had no idea where to take it once Clayman died. So it's definitely not as good as it used to be, but the first 2 seasons of Tensei Shitara, that again, is so reincarnated as a slime, is definitely the best isekai you can watch. Because it understands what makes isekai so good, and it enhances it. It doesn't forget that Rimuru got reincarnated. It brings it up constantly, and it uses it. It is a plot point. Rimuru is a reincarnated person. And that's what's so interesting about the anime. And I don't watch that many isekai. Like ReZero, for example. Very boring. Very overrated. And story drags out way too long, to be frank with you. But Tensei Slime, the first 2 seasons, did something special for me. Did something that showed isekai can be good. Same is true with the first 2 seasons of Mishoku Tensei. And then they both dropped the ball at season 3. And now it's basic isekai trash. I know. Well, I think my second to last option is not controversial at all. It's the top rated anime. Actually, you know what? I could throw Freedom in here. Take away... Well, it's only been 1 season of Freedom, so I don't know if I want to include it, but yeah. This was the top rated anime. Now it's Freedom, but... Top rated anime for years is, of course, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It is a masterpiece. It is an anime about war, if you didn't watch it yet. It's an anime about war and how people cope with conflict, and go watch it. It has some very deep themes. It is very action-packed, to be fair, but... And the first 10 episodes are not that good, to be honest. The first 10 episodes are decent, but not that good. But, the way the later half of the series talks about war and stuff like that, I think that's very interesting. Especially the terrorism part, which I'm not saying I condone terrorism. Don't misconstrue that, but the way it talks about terrorism, I find that very interesting. And then the last one on that list. The last one on that list is Vinland Saga, for those who can't see. Specifically Season 2. And here is the thing with Vinland Saga. The first season... Like, let me just say this. The first season of Vinland Saga, without Askeladd, is blatantly boring. Askeladd carried that anime so hard. Askeladd made a 6 out of 10 anime, a 9 out of 10 anime. And I think the author realized that, because he was trying to get a particular message through, right? So he introduced a third character, which is Askeladd, to just be that hype man. I think that was deliberate. Obviously, Askeladd dies at the end of the first season. Comes back in the second season. For a few scenes. In the first 7 episodes, I believe. Those few scenes with Askeladd in the first 7 episodes were the only good scenes in those first 7 episodes. But, so that's like tops 10 minutes in 7 episodes, that is good. And I know a lot of people will be out there trying to defend this about, oh, you only like action anime. Clannad, and To Your Eternity, and Meeting Room, the anime, are all in here. Like, literally slice of life. This second season was literally a slice of life, so whenever the people use that as a criticism, sorry, just because I didn't like the second season, the first 7 episodes, doesn't mean it's that I'm addicted to action. Thing is, the pacing was terrible. It was. The pacing was trash. However, the payoff, that was some of the best writing for that second half of that second season. That payoff, yeah, that was beautiful. That was simply beautiful. And seeing Thorfinn's character development, there's no words to describe it, but every tongue must confess and every head must bow, because, let's be honest, that is the greatest of all time. That character development is unbelievable. It is what I loved about Mushoku Tensei until season 3, when they completely dropped the ball. Although, let's see what Season 2 does. Or Season 4, rather. Maybe Season 4 will recover. But I'm not very hopeful that that will happen. And substitutions here now for Spain. 75 minutes played, still 0-0. Still 0-0. You have no enemies. Correct, you have no enemies. I think the thing is, yeah, it just takes a beautiful sentiment. And I think that's something that we have gotten too afraid to do in recent years, is being obvious. Sometimes the beautiful sentiment that is just so obvious becomes boring. Like, evil beats, or evil is beaten by good, or stuff like that. Sometimes people think we want to be more complex. We want to be more intricate, yeah? But the beauty at the end of the day, yeah, of a simple story is how complex it can be while telling you the simplest of messages at the same time. And that is why The Lord of the Rings is so beautiful. Because what The Lord of the Rings tells us is, and not just The Lord of the Rings, any of Tolkien's writing, other than his unbelievably well-written world, is it's the little things that matter. And I think that's a very beautiful sentiment. It's an obvious sentiment. And it's something that is often just not talked about anymore, because, oh, it's so obvious, it's so cliche, but then again, why is it cliche? It's because it's good. And the way that Vinland Saga talks about violence is just so good. It was very close to getting me to cry. But Vinland Saga just didn't quite hit the correct notes with me. But if you want to know what makes me cry, it's whenever a parent or a child loses, like, the other. That's something that I just can't. Which I suppose it's because I've lost my grandmother, who I was very close to. And, like, take Violet Evergarden. The father whose daughter died. I just could not... I could not watch that episode to completion, I'll be honest with you. Because that was just a bit too heavy for me, yeah? I can't. When it's about children losing their parents or the other way around, I can't, yeah? That's how you make me cry. If you do it well. Now, you shouldn't kill children, that's not what I'm saying, but you get the point. Anyhow, we are at 80 minutes. I don't think we've talked about football once in the second half, because it's been a very boring half of football. But it's still 0-0. Serbia on the ball, going forward, come on, score. I want to go into Lee Gunner's chat and talk shit about him about Spain. Because I'm still salty about Spain beating us in the Euros. And now Spain going backwards. Or sorry, Serbia. I said Spain there because they're wearing a red kit. The salt is real. The salt is proper real. It is. Now I could cross it and... Oh, ball is gonna roll out here, no. Captain. Somebody has stayed down on the ground, and I believe that is Oyarzabal. Yes, it is Oyarzabal, who stayed on the ground. Looks like he hit his head, but looks like he's fine. Looks like he just hit his ear or something. Somewhere. Looks like he's fine, so. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. At least I'd hope for him he'll be alright. Now, going backwards. Spain. Now, ball forwards by Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries to cross it in, and it's headed away. And it's going to be a corner now for Spain. And they're making a substitute. Nico Williams comes off. This game has been about as exciting as watching Granat. Nah, Granat was a proper... My apologies. My apologies there. Granat was proper interesting. The thing is, it's just very slow pacing and you can't binge watch it. Hopefully on for Olmo. Now, corner crossed in and Hoslu gets an early header there over the bar. Now, goal kick for Serbia. Long goal kick here, headed forwards and now headed back. Headed back again. Just go to your goalkeeper, mates. Oh my god, David Reyes over here stressing like, give me the ball, give me the ball. Before you guys lose it, and I get to play the penultimate prize. Now a ball on the left here. I don't know who they substituted on, but it is the substitute that is on the ball. Now a ball into Carvajal. Jamal. Produce a bit of magic, mate. You've done nothing. Going back now to Carvajal. And Jamal again. Crosses it in. Cleared. Spain going forwards down the left. Ooh! That was a decent cross headed away. Now ball going forwards and put back to the left. Can somebody give these players cocaine or something, because they are so slow right now. You think we'll ever see something like LOTR again? Probably not, because let's be honest, Lord of the Rings, there's a... Oh, good ball hit! Lord of the Rings is pretty unique, and it wasn't made to be published. And I think that most stories that are made without the intent of publishing them will at some point just be lost. LOTR was very special. It was not written to be published. It was somebody's life project that was never meant to be published, and it ended up being published by his son. Like, let's not forget, the majority of the Silmarillion, which Lord of the Rings is part of the Legendarium of the Silmarillion. So, the majority of the Legendarium from Tolkien was not published in his lifetime. The majority of the Legendarium was published after Tolkien died. So, I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again. But I think we'll see stories similar in the vein of beauty. Now crossing the box again, headed away. One thing that I can say is, as somebody who writes myself, the way Tolkien uses words. I wish I could write dialogue like that. Because Tolkien's dialogue, that is top notch, isn't it? That is just peak dialogue. Cleared away here by Serbia. I think this game is gonna end 0-0. This has been proper boring. I kind of want to bend the stream off at this point and just go to sleep. This game is boring as fuck. At least it's almost done. Ball on to the right now. Carvajal tried to get it back to Yamal, but was dispossessed. Now a long ball forwards. And now going forward, Serbia. Serbia still ball into the left and got him back to David Raya. Safely, important pass by David Raya. But Zubimendi can hold on to it. Now Oyarzabal going to the left. Now ball into Yamal. Come on, do something, Yamal. This game is boring as fuck. Zubimendi onto the left. Got to cross it in. It is crossed in. Cross could have been better. Go to Lee's stream. I don't want to. I've got you guys. Let's chat. If you're watching the stream right now, subscribe. Come chat with us. You don't need anything. Anything is better than this game. Ball into the left now. And into the left again. Good cross it in, hit Carvajal. It is crossed in, and ball still alive, and Oyarzabal wastes it. Sorry, that was Josely, not Oyarzabal. And now it is wasted by Oyarzabal. Carvajal goes backwards. Now Carvajal again. And backwards again. Good to go on to the left. There you go. Now you got to cross it in. It's got back, but straight into the feet of somebody. And now Spain have the ball back. That's going to be a yellow card. A free kick and Zubimendi. In fact, I believe Zubimendi is already on a yellow. No, he is not. So this might be a yellow card for Zubimendi, I believe. Would be a bit soft for the yellow, but I did see the referee going straight for his pocket, so if he gives that is a bit stupid. Let's be honest. That is not worthy of a yellow card. Gonna stop watching, this shit boring. Yeah, this has been a proper boring game, hasn't it? This has been a proper boring game. How are you doing? Well, thanks for asking. Doing fine, a bit tired right now, but yeah, this has been a proper boring game, hasn't it? Proper boring. I hope it ends soon. I really want to go sleep. So I hope this game ends soon. But it ends stoppage time now. We will go to Lee's stream, by the way. We will go to Lee's stream when this is done. And talk shit about Spain. Unfortunately, I can't redirect because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe, comment, chat, and tell us what's up, yeah? Late Gordon hit 3 minutes of stoppage time, inshallah. Crossed in. And ball still alive. Now, oh, that's a poor clearance. Serbia will have the ball back. No, they had it away. They had it over the touchline. Mitrovic should have just held onto the ball there. Tried to at least. Carvajal now. With the throw-in going backwards to David Lea. And if Spain want to win, they'll have to do it late. Please do something with this game, because it's been boring. I regret watching this, I can't lie. I regret watching this game. Oh, crossing the box! Oslu! Game close. Game close. And we're at a 92 minute, or well, 91 minutes and a half. Out of 93 minutes of stoppage time. What about your exams? Yeah, my exams went fine. They are done now, so... Exams are done, I can go full in here now. So, gonna try to get my channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the football season. So I can monetize. And then, we'll see. I appreciate everyone coming in here. Wim, I know he's asleep at this point, but thanks to Wim for coming in earlier, if you're still watching. To anyone who comes in here, thank you so much. Coming in, chatting with me. That's the best part. And we're gonna have a late corner now, are we? Oyarzabal is on the ground. Can't even say stinker and hooked for Oyarzabal because he was brought on and dropped a stinker. Late corner hit for Spain. Let's see if they do anything with it. And a bunch of players have stayed down here as they collided. Yamal Stinker and ERLL. I do not know what that means. I do not know what it means, but goalkeeper from Serbia is down holding his balls. I suppose that's his job. But yeah, he's huffing and puffing here. Straight into the nuts. Oh. Take your time, man. We get it. We get it. Take your time. You're supposed to time race. Take your time. Don't stand up yet. Take your time. And Oyarzabal is limping here. Don't know what he's limping about. Did you blow your back out, bro? Like, one person is holding onto his balls, the other bro got a free bottom surgery. One is holding onto his balls over here, the other is walking around like he got his bag blown out. I think these guys are doing something zesty, I can't lie. Now a throw in by Spain. Come on, Raf, you can end the game. You can end the game. There we go. Now I can go over to Liga chat and talk shit about Spain. I am shameless like that. Let me share my screen and I'll go over to Liga chat to talk shit about Spain. Because I am, in fact, still salty about losing to Spain. In the Euros, which was daylight robbery. Full time, 0-0. Man like Serbia rocking up to a... Well, no, it was Spain playing in Serbia, I believe, but... Still. Spain can't beat Serbia. Well, look at that. Let me go over to Liga chat here. Give me a second. Let me plug in my earpieces. Well, headset, earpieces, same thing, isn't it? There we go. And give me a second. How do I do this? There we go. Oh, looks shit though. There you go. Du-du-du-du-du. And let me share the audio as well. There we go.
Messi.
Let me go talk chats now.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, yeah, Liverpool, yeah. Messi is the guy, man.
Greatest player ever.
Spain gets what it deserves.
What's wrong with Orizabal?
Cheating. I'll be zesty with it. Cheating. Past. What do I say? Past journey. In the end,
Big up all the
there you go. That's what I'll say.
Serbia, man. All 12 of them.
There you go. I'll style them. League Under is funny, man.
San Marino won a game. Wow. The end is nigh, guys. The end is
I
nigh.
doubt he'll react to it, but let's see if he does respond.
That guy's going to have a statue in San Marino.
Yes, Messi got cooked in Anfield, but Messi also produced wonders in...
They're not talking about the
One of
game
best
anymore.
free kicks I've ever seen at Anfield.
Against... Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They aren't talking
One
about
of
the
best
game
free kicks I've
anymore,
ever
so
seen was at Anfield. Messi
I
put
think
it
I'll
top
close
beats.
it.
Every time we played.
Yeah, he did
oh
not give a
my
fuck.
days,
He
bro,
did
I
not give
swear
a
the
fuck about my
fucking-
comments. He did not give a fuck. He clicked on it and he clicked straight away. Pfft. Anyhow, League Under is hella funny. Like, let's be honest. Forget about his opinions. Yeah, forget about his opinions. Just look at how funny he is. He is actually a funny guy. But thank you guys for sticking along to the end here. I hope that League Under will respond to that, but he did not care. Oh, I still had this banner on. I was just messing around with the banner. I didn't realize I had that on. I am tired. Thank God for this game being over. I don't even want to do a proper outro. Like and subscribe. Thank you for sticking along to the end, and bye. Oh yeah, fuck YouTube for shutting down my stream. I know it's YouTube. It's not my fault. Forget that all my internet died. It's YouTube's fault.